first day back on deck properly. I know a few of you guys have been around for a little bit now, but what's the feeling like day one of full-on preseason?
Yeah, it was really exciting. It's probably the longest break that I've had in my career off, so I know everyone was really keen to get back into it, and it was awesome first start.
How's the body feeling? Obviously, a few injuries over the past few years, but it feels like this is the first time in a little bit you've had a real clean run heading into a preseason.
Yeah, it was nice to finish off the season uninterrupted, and then had a good break, and then got a nice little block under the belt. So fingers crossed everything goes well over preseason, but I'm feeling really fit and happy.
Talk us through who's flying, who won the 2K, how do we go look out there?
The young draftee, Jake Lloyd, actually. Yeah, I think he was, pick 12 in the rookie draft? Yeah, no, he won it, so it was his first win, so he came back flying, so really pumped.
Didn't make his go again at the end, like last year?
No. I thought he would have, but no, he gave us a break, which is nice.
You guys have lost the 2K specialist in Foxy as well over the preseason. So someone else finally gets a win.
Yeah, and the younger boys did it a couple of weeks ago, so Caden Cleary would have won if the race was again today, but no, everyone's come back in really good shape, and coaches and fitness staff are pretty happy, and the main thing over this is people are fit and we got availability.
How's Charlie settled in Sydney?
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's moved into one of the beaches in Sydney, so it's hard not to love it, and no, he fits in really well with the group, and we're really pumped to have him.
It was interesting, like when he obviously made the announcement that he was coming here, he sort of said he expected just to sort of slot into the side, but I mean, when you've got someone of his calibre coming here, is that really the case?
Yeah, he is. He's an awesome guy, Charlie, and we've had history over big key forwards coming to Sydney, and we're so pumped to have Charlie pick us and come here. He'll make us a great team, and he's an awesome fella as well. So he's fit in like a glove already.
How does that sort of forward setup now look in this next sort of period where you're finding how the setup works?
Well, I think that's the fun of pre-season is we can try out a few different things. There's a few of them down there today working on leading patterns and stuff, so it's pretty exciting when you got 3 big boys running at you or 4 of them. So who knows how it'll work, but I think it's going to be great for competitions for spots and the way we play, and there's multiple avenues to go.
Were you looking for him a bit? Like, even those drills at training, are you looking for Charlie?
Yeah, definitely. You want to get him involved first training session. So no, he was awesome, and as were the other boys. So it's going to be really fun to watch them work together and enjoy their craft, and the system in which we play will be really exciting.
You kind of referenced it there, but does it give the group a nice kind of feeling when someone of that calibre picks you guys? Like you think, oh yeah, we must be doing
Yeah, definitely. You come in with a pep in your step into pre-season, that's for sure. It was similar to when Tay and Brody came here a couple of years ago. You walk a little bit taller knowing that one of the best key forwards in the competition has chosen Sydney and wants to play with us. So I'm sure the SCG will be rocking, that's for sure.
How do you kind of feel like he was almost like a little bit of a missing puzzle to this like team because there's been success here?
Yeah, potentially. As a footy club, we always want to get better, and Charlie was that avenue for us. We think he can make us a far better side, and as I was saying, fans, I reckon, will like it when he shoulders back rocking the SCG, so it'll be pretty cool.
Obviously, on the flip side of things, losing Will and Ollie, 2 kind of Swans fan favourites, is always going to be hard. As skipper, what's kind of your role in that to make sure the team can kind of understand the reasoning behind that, and the loss hasn't felt too much?
Yeah, and that was a really hard period. Will and Ollie are one of my best mates, so it was really hard, but they're absolutely loved by this football club. They're life members, played over 150 games together, and they've had a massive impact on the club. But the reality of this industry is that, when you have to get people in like Jai and Charlie, that some people have to go out. So unfortunately, it was them, but I think they're going to thrive at Carlton. They're amazing people. They're always welcome back here anytime. They're, as I was saying, one of my best mates. But the footy club wants to get better, and they deem that Charlie and all the other boys, Malcolm and Jai, that have come through are the path forward, and we fully support it, and we're really keen for it.
Makes that Carlton opening round clash more exciting, doesn't it?
The AFL's not bad, are they? No, it'll be awesome, even to have them back and playing on them. So Will reckons I'm going to give him a goal, but I doubt that. We'll see how we go.
There are also a few of you who are returning from last season. How nice is it just to have that continuity, and that you guys don't have to start from the ground up like with Charlie?
Yeah, it's great. We've had a core group of players that have stayed together for a long period of time. So adding that into the mix will be really nice. And, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just adding a few pieces and tweaking things here. So we're really excited.
Callum, what did you make of the wildcard announcement next year?
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm not sure of it, to be honest. We'll see how it plays out. The reality is we all want to make finals. So, hopefully we're in the mix, and hopefully we're above that playoff card. We'll see how it goes.
Did it make this like when you think about you would have made finals this year, had it been introduced this year? Does it change the way you think about this season at all?
Not really. No, like we couldn't control that. It's definitely interesting. Hopefully fans enjoy it. We'll see how it goes. It's really hard to predict, if you ask me honestly.
Callum, big first week for these new draftees. I guess, as a skipper, what do you sort of do to help settle them into the club?
Oh, just welcome them with open arms. I'm sure they're going to have a million questions and their head's probably still spinning. So, we'll welcome them, and it's an exciting part of their lives. So we'll just be here to support them, and now they're one of our own, and we'll have a bit of fun with them as well.
Do you have much to do with the academy guys?
Bits and pieces. They'll train here and there, but I know Max from previously. He's trained with us for about a week or two. So, the best thing about the academy is, one, they give good access to kids in New South Wales, but then also we see Lockie Carmichael gone to Western Bulldogs. So, what that's doing for the AFL, I think, is really awesome.
Have you and Coxie sat down to chat about kind of plans for preseason or anything like that in terms of where you think this team can improve over the next couple of months ahead of March?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we sat down a fair bit over the off-season and worked out whole lots of things. And the best thing about this footy club is we're always keen to improve, always keen and willing to get better and look for little things. So, but on the other hand as well, we do a lot of things right. So, getting that balance of sticking to what we do well versus adding is really important.
Obviously, there was a couple of injuries last season in pre-season. How do you kind of balance trying to make this pre-season as beneficial as possible, but also not?
I just handball that one to the strength and conditioning team, just put all the pressure on them. But no, they do a really good job of balancing, health versus performance. So, we'll get the balance right.
On that injury note, as skipper, do you get anxious that some of your guys go and play Origin in February?
No, I think it's awesome. No, go for it. As a player, I think it's an amazing. You see, I grew up in New South Wales, so I've seen Origin from rugby league standpoint, and it's the bee's knees in rugby league. So, I think if we can get there as a game in AFL, it would be incredible for fans, incredible for players, and everyone wants to play for their state. I think it's amazing.
Any early signs on what sort of position you're looking at this year? I know sort of this time last year we were seeing you through the midfield and then the injury hit. Are you wanting to get back in that midfield this year?
Yeah, it would be fun. I think my versatility is going to be really helpful for the team, hopefully, and I'll sit down with Coxie and figure out where they want me. So, not sure.
What about your body? Have you learned a bit going into this pre-season to try and stay on the park a bit more? Are you doing anything different? What have you sort of learned?
Yeah, there's been a few things. Like I've been over to Qatar over the last couple of years and brought in different things into my training, and I feel like I've got a little bit of a routine, touch wood, and really starting to figure out what works for me, and hopefully that can stick to it and it goes well.
What sort of stuff can you use?
Oh, just different prep and different recovery things and things like that. So everything to set yourself up to train really well and give you sort of a healthy training standard.